east at about 35 miles per hour. So this is going to be crossing from Mobile County into Baldwin County. Here's some of the areas that definitely need to be taking cover as we speak. The leading edge moving over Taylor Point in about right now, Creekwood in 3 minutes, Pine Run in about 4, Smithfield in 4 minutes, Cane Break, that is neighborhood, in about 5 minutes, Lamplighter Woods in 5, Mary Knoll in about 6 minutes, also Hillsdale Heights in 6, Huntley Woods in about 6 minutes, Timbers in 6, also Wheelersville in 6 minutes, followed by Winthrop Square, Savannah Trace, and Hickory Ridge. So if I named off your neighborhood or your community, you need to get to that safe zone of your home away from windows until this has passed. So we are looking at a tornado warning for Mobile County and for Baldwin County. We do have about 29 more minutes left on this, and we've been anticipating this as well. So definitely want to take cover. Just stay put and wait until the tornado has passed. So again, right now it looks like some of the areas that are going to be impacted do include Mobile County. It is not in Baldwin County yet. We'll take a look, get a little bit closer here. And since this is over the airport, it is near the National Weather Service, so sometimes the radar has a hard time kind of picking things up here. But again, near Dawes Road, Airport Boulevard, also the Hillsdale area, Hillsdale Heights. We're going to see this begin to impact you. Orchard, you're also in this tornado warning. Moffett Road, this is not the time that you want to be traveling. I know it's the lunch hour, but again, we're going to be watching this moving at a very rapid clip towards the north and east at about 35 miles per hour. So it's going to be near the Midtown area in short order. Pritchard and I-65 around 12:05, downtown Mobile and Chickasaw around 12:10. Again, this is moving towards the north and east at about 50 miles per hour, so at a much faster clip as this continues to race, which means that there's not going to be as much time to take cover with this particular tornado warning. Here's a look at some of the shear associated with it, and we're finding it currently near the Pine Run area, also Alderbrook. So again, Greenlot Road, Lamplighter Woods, Timbers. Definitely get to that safe zone. If you know anyone that works on Airport Boulevard near Schillinger Road, they definitely need to be taking cover. I know a lot of businesses are open today, so not only is it important to have a safe zone in your home, but it's also very important where you work or where you're going to be during the daytime that you have a place to retreat to that is safe should a tornado warning be issued. So as we take a look at the radar, again, this tornado warning goes from Mobile County, and it is going to be crossing into western Baldwin County as we take you on in towards around 12:15, 12:20. But again, Midtown Mobile, downtown Mobile, definitely you want to be taking cover as we speak. There's a look at that tornado warning. It is surrounded currently by severe thunderstorm warnings. And so again, we're finding that rotation near the Mobile Regional Airport, but this is also part of a squall line that we are watching that just crossed over from southeast Mississippi. And this line is moving towards the east at about 50 miles per hour. And with that tornado warning that is currently over the Mobile Regional Airport, it is moving at a very rapid pace towards the north and east at about 50 miles per hour. So that's why the polygon is not that big. Unfortunately, this is again occurring during lunchtime at a time a lot of folks are very busy. I want to go ahead and kind of take you through some of the neighborhoods because the timing right now to act is very small for these neighborhoods. So if you know anyone that lives in these neighborhoods, in these areas, give them a call. And if I kind of list off your street, definitely get to lowest level of your home and hunker down until it passes. So we're going to see this move towards Chapel Hill right now, Chapel Creek rather, Taylor Point in about 1 minute, Creekwood in 5, Glen Acres in about 6, followed by Pine Run, Smithfield in 6 minutes, Cane Break you have 7, Hillsdale Heights 7 minutes, Huntley Woods in 7, followed by Lamplighter Woods, the Timbers area in 7 minutes, and basically 7 minutes for Winford Square, Mary Knoll, Colton Place, and Hickory Ridge. So again, we have been anticipating tornado warnings. We're also tracking severe thunderstorm warnings as well. We're going to zoom in as tight as we can here. We have a lot going on with these watches and warnings. So outside of this tornado warning, which right now is over the Mobile Regional Airport, it is surrounded by severe thunderstorm warnings. So although we could be looking at a strong tornado here, we're also going to be looking at winds gusting up to 70 miles per hour in and around this tornado warning. So definitely all of Mobile County is under a warning at this point as far as a severe thunderstorm warning that is in place. That goes until 12:15, and then we also have this tornado warning that is in place until about 12:30. Baldwin County also under a severe thunderstorm warning, and southern Washington County. So this line of storms where we're seeing this spin up right in here over Mobile Regional Airport, that line is going to continue to push towards the east as we take you throughout the lunch hour. So in between 12 and 1, we're going to continue to watch spin-ups like this one over Mobile Airport. Along this line, there will be the potential for some rotation. So we have a lot going on here at the surface. Of course, at the lowest level, we do have winds that are rushing in at about 30 miles per hour. That's from the south. And with this line of storms, we're watching these storms moving from east, the wind kind of pushing this towards the east. And then we have a front giving some lift here off to the north and west. So the winds are moving in all different directions, and that's why we're seeing this spin. All right, so there's a look at where we are seeing that possible rotation. And again, Country Club Village, Highway 98, Charmingdale, you're just kind of on the fringes here of the tornado warning. Chickasaw, Pritchard, downtown Mobile is included in this warning, as is the western edges of Baldwin County, such as the Blakely area. Right, 225, Highway 225 just kind of skims it, but right now, Canebrake, Country Club Village, Bellwood, and this is about to be crossing over Highway 98 with a possible tornado. So definitely seek cover. This is not the time that you want to be out on the road. We do have quite a bit of wind shear associated with the storm, with this possible rotation. Again, right along Highway 98 is where we're seeing a lot of that shear near Country Club Village, Bellwood, and Charmingdale. And then we're going to see this begin to move over I-65, possibly Highway 43 if this holds together, which it should. This is a very robust cell. It's kind of a discrete cell kind of spinning up just out ahead of that line, and again crossing over into Baldwin County as we take you through time. So just a recap here. We do have a tornado warning in place for Mobile County and Baldwin County until about 12:30. We've been anticipating tornado warnings today. We've been anticipating severe weather. The National Weather Service does have a large portion of our stretch of the Gulf Coast under a level 4, which is very rare. Also a level 3 for areas that aren't under that level 4, and that level 4 has been for zones west of I-65, and all of us are under a tornado watch until 5 p.m. So I want to kind of take you through this again. Pine Run, right now we're seeing that rotating storm beginning to march right over you. Also Hillsdale Heights, Huntley Woods in about 2 minutes, Wheelersville in 2, Winthrop Square in about 2 minutes, West Hill in 3, South Alabama Campus, also Park Forest in about 4 minutes, Country Club Village in 5, Parkview Estates also 5 minutes, Country Club Estates in about 6, Overlook Estates after that, and then in about 7 minutes, Bellwood, Forest Highlands, and the Forest Hill area. So again, we have a tornado warning in place for Mobile County, Baldwin County until 12:30. Pretty much all of Mobile County is also under a severe thunderstorm warning, where besides seeing this rotation over the Mobile airport that is rapidly racing towards the north and east at a good clip at about 50 miles per hour, we're also looking at the potential with our entire county here dealing with wind gust with this line of storms up to about 70 miles per hour, and also the potential for some quarter-size hail. We're also tracking a severe thunderstorm warning for Baldwin County until about 12:15. So 5 more minutes left on that warning. For the warning for Mobile County, pretty much all of Mobile County, southern Washington County, that is until 12:15, as well as George County and Greene County, Mississippi. All right, so we're going to go ahead and zoom you in and kind of take a look at where we are seeing the rotation right now, and it looks like the worst of the weather with that rotating storm moving over the Orchard area, Dixon Elementary School, and again, this is going to be headed towards Pritchard, downtown Mobile, over I-65, Highway 43, and then crossing the county line, moving into Baldwin County, just kind of skimming Highway 225 north of Blakely, or really Blakely, you're in it, so north of Spanish Fort. This is the only tornado warning that we have at the present time. We are tracking about a half dozen severe thunderstorm warnings, which those should be expiring probably within the next 4 minutes. So again, here's a look at that tornado warning for Mobile County. We're going to kind of see. With this being over the Mobile Airport right now near the National Weather Service, this is where we're kind of seeing that rotation right near the Orchard Dixon Elementary School. We'll zoom in a little bit tighter and take you down to street level. And again, this is where we're seeing the worst of this. Right along, unfortunately, Airport Boulevard, a very heavily trafficked area. It is lunchtime, and of course, some of the areas that are going to be dealing with some impacts as this begins to move towards the north and east. Orchard, Park Forest, also Will Elementary School, Bellwood, Charmingdale, Austin Elementary School, Country Club Estates, and again, areas that will begin to shift into Baldwin County as we head towards around 12:20 to 12:25. So Baldwin County kind of on the just the outer fringes of Baldwin County, kind of on that tornado warning. So there's a look at the radar right now. It looks like we continue to watch this move at a very rapid pace. We'll go ahead and put it into motion for you. And this cell that has been over the Mobile Airport is now beginning to move away from that and beginning to move just to the north of Bridlewood, and it's headed towards Pritchard and Norwood. Again, get to the lowest level of your home. We're beginning to see that polygon shrink a little bit because that storm is moving so fast at about 50 miles per hour. So again, the threats are real today with the severe weather even outside of this tornadic development that we're currently tracking for Mobile County. We are talking the potential for winds to gust up to 80 miles per hour, and that is hurricane force. Also the potential for strong winds outside of these thunderstorms. Just the winds blowing in general have been blowing in between 25 to 30 miles per hour, but gusting to 40. So again, the winds are going to be a real problem, and unfortunately with spin ups, it looks like we could be dealing with more of those as we progress throughout the day today. So as we zoom in a little bit tighter, we're beginning to see this get a little bit closer towards Neely, Pritchard, Tolmanville. Looks like Bellwood, Country Club Estates dealing with the brunt of it right now. I'm going to kind of check the National Weather Service, see if there are any updates at this point. I'm stepping off screen to do that, so just watch the radar. Right now it looks like they've issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Mobile County and Baldwin County now until 1 o'clock. And we do expect this to cross I-10, I-65, and this is going to be moving east at about 45 miles per hour. But with winds gusting so strong with the severe thunderstorm warning, there could be some damage to roofs, siding, trees. Winds with that severe thunderstorm warning are going to be up to about 60 miles per hour. So again, the tornado warning continues. Also the potential for hail with that tornado warning, and also with the severe thunderstorm warning as well. So the polygon with the tornado warning, it's right in here. I know we have a lot blinking, but just to kind of let you know where that tornado warning is, I'm also going to outline over the red and white here just to kind of give you an indication of exactly where that is. We also have a new severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued until 1 o'clock. And with that severe thunderstorm warning, we're talking winds gusting up to 60 miles per hour, and also the potential for hail as well. So right now it looks like we have a tornado warning until 12:30. That remains in place, but the polygon getting smaller as this moves away from the Mobile Airport and begins to advance towards Pritchard. So the worst of the weather right now near Ashley Oaks, beginning to move towards Chickasaw, Pritchard, Tolmanville, and Allenville. Also, we're going to see this begin to move over into Baldwin County towards Lower Hall Landing and just kind of skimming 225. So Blakely and Steel Mill Landing, you're going to be in line for this as well. So right now we're going to kind of take a look and give you a timeline of this. We're going to zoom you in a little bit tighter after that. But here's a look at where we do expect this possible tornado to move towards. Neely in about 3 minutes, Tolmanville in 2, Pritchard in about 5 minutes, North Mobile in about 6, Siebert in 7, Chickasaw in 8, and Blakely in about 25 minutes. So again, take cover. Take this seriously. This tornado warning is in effect right now for about 14 more minutes. We continue to have a severe thunderstorm warning, though, for Mobile and Baldwin County. We're talking winds gusting up to about 60 miles per hour with these storms, and we're also going to be tracking the potential for flooding as well. So this is the squall line that we're watching. It's right now beginning to move into the eastern zones of Mobile County. We're keeping a severe thunderstorm warning in place, and it also spawned a tornado warning, which right now it looks like it continues to shrink as it moves towards the north and east. And when I say moves and it, I mean that rotating cell. So we'll go ahead and give you a timeline on this, and then we're going to show you a map as just to kind of remind you what you need to be doing right now while a tornado warning is in effect. We're going to see this move towards Neely in about 3 minutes. Tolmanville in 4, and some of these numbers may change due to the rapid rate that this cell is moving. Whistler in about 5 minutes, Pritchard in 6, North Mobile in about 7, followed by Somerville. 8 minutes, Norwood, 9 minutes, Siebert, Marbella Forest Estates in 9, Chickasaw in 9, and Blakely in about 27 minutes as it moves into Baldwin County. So again, you can see not only is this thunderstorm cell, which right now, I want to go in a little bit closer here. Looks like this is right now moving over the I-65 area, LaFleur High School, Allenville, Neely, Robbins Elementary School, the leading edge of this moving along Telegraph Road near Chickasaw, also Magazine Bridge Road, and this is going to be crossing into Baldwin County. So not much time left on this tornado warning, not much time left for you to have to hunker down, and then you will really need to monitor the weather throughout the day. It's not going to be a day that you definitely want to be out in this due to the fact that we are dealing with such extreme conditions. So in terms of sheltering, this is what you need to be doing if you're watching. Again, with that cell moving over Pritchard, Chickasaw, and headed towards Blakely and Baldwin County. Lowest level of your home, centralmost portion. If you have an open floor plan, a bathroom, a closet is a good idea. If you're upstairs, go downstairs, stay indoors until the storm has passed. Also keep in mind that a bathroom is a good idea, a closet under the staircase, even a small interior room under a bed. You just want to be indoors and at the lowest level. So just some reminders as to what you need to be doing today when we have a situation like this tornado warning that is right now beginning to move over I-65, headed towards Pritchard, Chickasaw, and also up Highway 43. Downtown Mobile right now is about to get hit with a lot of heavy rain and wind, and this is where we're seeing a lot of that rotation right now. So here's a look. You can see that right now the storm activity is very rapid, so the map is going to be changing at a very fast pace. We are seeing some hail here. It looks like hail right now is just to the east of the Pritchard area, south of College Woods, also Charmingdale. We could even have some damage reports with all this hail. This hail looking pretty substantial right now. So again, as we take a look at what we have in place, again, following a tornado warning for Mobile County, Baldwin County, with a polygon that continues to get smaller. And what I mean by that is the storm cell is moving so fast that we're beginning to see it move and get smaller from the west. So Magazine Bridge Road, Telegraph Road, Siebert definitely need to be in the safe zone of your home, of your business, wherever you may be. You definitely don't want to be in a car, and you don't want to be driving in this. So here's a look right now at where we're seeing this line of storms with this possible rotation. And again, this is going to continue to move at a very rapid pace towards the north and east. And then we will keep you up to date if the warning is extended further. But right now, the tornado warning for Mobile County as well as Baldwin County is still in place until 12:30. So we have 9 more minutes that we definitely want you to take cover. And also in terms of the entire NBC 15 neighborhood, what we have going on is we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Baldwin County as well as Mobile County as that line of storms moves east at about 50 miles per hour. So this is a very fast moving storm. Thankfully, because we've been dealing with a flood threat, all modes of severe weather today, not only spin up tornadoes, wind gusts that could potentially go as fast as 80 miles per hour, which is hurricane force, large hail up to quarter size, and even flash flooding. So the faster these storms move, the less of the chance that we will be dealing with flash flooding. Unfortunately, we are expecting multiple rounds of storms as we progress through the day today. So this is not going to be it. We do expect more storms to work in from the Gulf of Mexico, and then we're also going to be looking at more storms coming in from southeast Louisiana. Basically, we have a front with an area of low pressure that is packing a punch, and until it clears the area later tonight, we are going to be stuck with the potential for more severe weather. So here's a look at that tornado warning until 12:30. We have about 8 minutes left. It's beginning to move away from Pritchard. We'll zoom in a little bit closer. Pritchard's still kind of dealing with it, but again, kind of breaking over Pritchard as we speak. And the Magazine area, Chickasaw, Mavella, Forest Estates, some of these areas are neighborhoods, and then beginning to cross into Baldwin County. And it looks like it's going to skim Highway 225. This will also potentially have some impacts to the Blakely area as well. So again, this is where we're watching this very closely. Highway 43, I-65, and again, we definitely want you to be in that safe zone of your home if you are watching on TV. So again, this tornado watch does continue until tornado watch continues until 5 o'clock. This tornado warning continues until 12:30. So we do have quite a bit of shear, quite a bit of energy. Our atmosphere is definitely amped up. And with this line of storms, we're not going to be out of the woods until really it is east of us. And notice we have the severe thunderstorm warning, the polygon in yellow, kind of following along with that line of storms. And where we're seeing that rotation is where we are looking at that tornado warning that is in place for Mobile County. I do expect in short order it should get pulled from Mobile County and just include Baldwin, but as we speak that warning gets smaller. So I'm going to go and put it on the radar because I know a lot of times it's kind of hard to discern what you're looking at here, but the worst of the weather where we're seeing that possible rotation right along the just to the east of Pritchard, Chickasaw, Highway 43 near Saraland and Satsuma. I'm stepping off screen just briefly to see if there are any updates from the National Weather Service and or if we have any damage reports right now. We are hearing that there is also a flash flood warning in place for George, Greene, and Mobile County. I'm going to bring you the latest on that. That flash flood warning, please keep in mind, turn around, don't drown. The flash flood warning is until 3:15, so we do have about 3 hours on that flash flood warning. About 2 to 4 inches of rain so far, localized total over 5 inches, and we could see even several more inches over the next 1 to 3 hours. So the potential for flash flooding, it's either ongoing or expected with that flash flood warning caused by these thunderstorms. So if you live in an area that has poor drainage or is low lying, definitely you could be dealing with that, especially Midtown Mobile, downtown Pritchard, Tillman's Corner, also Chinchula, McHenry, Axis, Mount Vernon, and McLean. All right, so it looks like the tornado warning is continuing for the next 5 minutes. We'll keep you up to date if it is going to be extended We do know it is continuing right now until 12:30. So in terms of if this will go further out into Baldwin County, right now it's yet to be determined. National Weather Service still trying to discern that as we speak, but if it is, it would cross over US 225 near Carpenter and White House Forks. Right now, they are not in that tornado warning. Again, we do have severe thunderstorm warnings all around that tornado warning. So even if you are not in that area where the tornado warning is, which is about to be moving into Baldwin County, it's near Pritchard and Chickasaw, near Highway 43, and now east of I-65. And it looks like there's not much real estate left on this tornado warning, but it's definitely important real estate to us because it is your neighborhood and it's a part of the NBC 15 area, and we definitely want you safe. So again, this is moving east of Chickasaw, seeing this rotation. Saraland included in this, and this is going to continue to move towards Lower Hall Landing, Steam Mill Landing, and the Blakely area in Baldwin County. So right now, this severe thunderstorm warning, which kind of encompasses the eastern zones of Mobile County, western zones of Baldwin County, all that is due to this line of storms that is also moving at a very fast clip and could be producing hail, also damaging wind gusts. Just to kind of give you a timeline on that, I know that we've been kind of giving you the latest on the tornado warning. Here's a look at the latest on the severe thunderstorm warning. We're going to see the leading edge, which could have 3/4 inch hail, damaging wind gusts up to about 60 miles per hour, move near Spanish Fort Elementary School right now, Garrison Ridge currently, the Woodlands right now, Quail Hollow, Spanish Fort Estates, Westminster Gates right now, Blakely in about 1 minute, Daphne in 1, Oak Ridge in 1, Lake Forest in 1, Blakely Forest in 1 minute, Battles Wharf in 2, followed by Montrose, Stillwater, and Bridgewood. Again, that is for the severe thunderstorm warning. We're going to go ahead right now and take you back to that tornado warning that we're currently tracking. Thankfully, the polygon is small, but just because it's small does not mean that it's not dangerous. The size has to do with, of course, the area that it covers, and right now it looks like it is getting closer to crossing into Baldwin County as we speak. So again, it is currently east of Highway 43, almost east of Highway 43, parts of it covering kind of the Saraland area. Again, quite a bit of wind shear associated with this. Also, just very fast winds and a ton of rain. We're also dealing with the flash flood warning from Mobile, George, and Greene. So a lot of times these can be rain wrapped, but we're watching it very closely. And of course, we do expect this to continue to work its way. The storm, at least, at this point, not determined if a tornado warning will extend further past that, but it looks like this is going to be moving over into Baldwin County near Highway 31, White House Forks, as we take you through the afternoon. All right, there's a look right now at what we have going on. Outside of this line of storms, West Mobile along Highway 98 definitely getting a break right now. More active weather is offshore. In terms of lightning, we have had quite a bit of lightning. This is quite the lightning storm, so keep in mind, if you're outdoors and you hear that rumble of thunder, you're definitely within striking distance. You do not want to be out in this trying to take pictures. In fact, you definitely need to be taking cover if you are under that tornado warning. Again, 1 more minute left on that, so we'll continue to keep you up to date if that will be extended or if that will be allowed to expire at 12:30. So again, we're going to continue to watch all areas of the NBC 15 neighborhood. We are under this level 4 out of 5 risk of severe weather for today. And no surprise that we are dealing with tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, and also flash flood warnings that are in place for George, Greene, and Mobile County until 3:15. So some localized areas could see about 6 inches of rain today. So definitely don't want to be out on the roads, that's for sure. As we take it back to the radar scan right now, Here's a look at Mobile. We'll kind of put this into motion for you because these storms have really been moving at a good clip. And right now that squall line, this line of storms really kind of bowing here, an indication of some very fast winds, is beginning to cross Mobile Bay and moving over into Baldwin County. So again, it looks like as we stop the clock currently, it looks like that the tornado warning was allowed to expire. So here's a look right now at the viewing area. Before I leave you, I just want to let you know that we continue to have a severe thunderstorm warning for Mobile County, Baldwin County. That is until 1 o'clock. Damaging wind gusts. We're also kind of seeing that line kind of bowing a little bit as it crosses over Mobile Bay into Baldwin County. So be mindful of that. Also the potential for some hail, and we do have that flash flooding threat. Here's a look at where we're seeing kind of it bowing a little bit right in here near the Daphne Fairhope area. But we'll be here at NBC 15. We're going to continue to monitor your neighborhood. Again, it is a code red weather day. I'm meteorologist Kelly Foster. Thanks so much for tuning in, and make sure you have multiple ways to receive watches and warnings. We're going to go ahead and join local programming.